tiny state like Qatar play such a significant role in global politics? Nestled between the Sunni nation of Iran and the Shia Saudi Arabia, Qatar's strategic location has been a major blessing. This small but mighty state shares a major oil and gas field with Iran, while its only land border is with Saudi Arabia. Two nations that compete fiercely for control of the Middle East. Qatar, however, is no shrinking violet. It practices realpolitik with a deftness that is unmatched, leveraging its vast oil wealth and strategic alliances to exert influence on a global scale. One key strategy is its role as the world's top hostage negotiator, a position it has cleverly assumed and exploited to its advantage. But perhaps the most significant factor amplifying Qatar's influence is the US government's overdependence on it. From housing America's largest military base in the Middle East to playing a crucial role in negotiations with the Taliban, Qatar has become an indispensable ally. And this is just the beginning of how Qatar has managed to punch above its weight in global politics. Did you know that when the US withdrew from Afghanistan, it was Qatar that stepped in to facilitate evacuations? The swift Taliban takeover of Kabul on August 15, 2021 was a moment of crisis. The US found itself looking to Qatar to help evacuate tens of thousands from the war-torn country. And Qatar did not disappoint. Almost 40% of the 113,500 evacuees were moved out via Qatar, proving its reliability as a strategic partner. But this partnership did not end there. In the same year, the US and Qatar signed an accord, a bond that gave Qatar the responsibility of representing American interests in Taliban-controlled Afghanistan. This role, previously occupied by the US, was now in the hands of a small, wealthy nation in the Middle East. Clearly, Qatar's role in global politics extends far beyond its geographical size. Qatar's influence is not just limited to politics, it extends to media as well. One of the key instruments of this influence is the Al Jazeera TV channel. Established in 1996, the channel has been used by Qatar to amplify conflicts and highlight its role in resolution. However, this strategy has not been without controversy. Al Jazeera has faced criticism for its news slant, with leaked US cables revealing that Qatar manipulates the channel's coverage to further its interests. Qatar's regional relationships have also been a point of contention. Its Arab neighbors, including Saudi Arabia, the UAE, Bahrain and Egypt, severed ties with it in 2017, citing a double game. Yet after a 43-month embargo, these nations restored relations with Qatar in 2021, further testament to the country's diplomatic prowess and influence. Qatar's media strategy and regional relationships further underline its global political influence. The tiny state of Qatar has a diverse strategy to establish its presence on the global stage. A prime example is its successful bid for the 2022 World Cup. Despite facing criticism and allegations of bribery, Qatar pulled off the mega event successfully, thus showcasing its ability to play in the big leagues. Sports, however, is just one facet of Qatar's soft power strategy. The nation has also invested heavily in education and culture, aiming to become a hub of intellectual and artistic prowess. The crux of it all, though, lies in their desire for recognition. Despite their immense wealth, Qataris have often felt overshadowed by their neighbors. This need to exist, to be seen and acknowledged on a global scale, has driven their strategy. Through military alliances, sports, education, culture and investments, Qatar has built a strong base of soft power. So, despite its small size, Qatar has cleverly managed to navigate the tricky waters of global politics and establish itself as a significant player.